everybody. I miss Tell It Like It Is. How you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful out there. I'm doing good, y'all. It's storming outside. It's dark. It's raining. It's thundering. It's lightning. And I was hoping to be in nature today. I was hoping to give y'all an exercising video, something that I haven't given in a long time. But I will get to it. Mother Nature said today wasn't happening. So I said, okay, Mother Nature, today is not happening. But today I'm going to talk about derogatory names. You know, we have all heard that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. But in reality, we know that that's not true, because often derogatory names do hurt. When someone calls you outside your name, it does hurt. And why? Because it's meant to hurt, okay? And the person who's calling you outside of your name wants to hurt you. That's why they're doing it. They're doing it to get a reaction. But what if you get to the point in your life where you can train yourself to, even when something hurts you, you can stop and you can assess the situation or assess what you're being called, and you could logically ask yourself, am I what this person really is calling me? Am I that? And when you come to realize that you're not that, then you can give that person a response, but not the response that they want. Because really, they want a negative response, y'all. They want you to react either in an angry way, a hurtful way, a fearful way, feeling a less than a person way. They want you to react some kind of negative way so they can gloat, so they can feed off of your negative energy, because we have a lot of vampires in this world. We have a lot of energy vampires. They love to feed off of your negative energy. That's why they throw out derogatory names. But let me tell you something. I have had to train my mind not to allow what a person says to me to affect me. And I must say, I've done pretty well. Because now when someone calls me a derogatory name, I picture the insult headed to me like this, y'all. But then I picture my response shooting that dart right back at them and hitting them with that same but even more powerful energy that they call throwing my way. And how do I do it? Because first of all, when I'm called out of my name, I don't react right away. Even if it's the element of surprise, I've learned to train myself to stop and think before I react. Assess why this person is calling me a derogatory name in the first place. Assess what reaction is this person trying to get out of me. Once I realize this person is trying to get a negative reaction or negative response, then I'm going to give them the total opposite. I'm going to give them the total opposite by not giving them the reaction that they want. Because we have a lot of energy vampires in this world, you all. We have a lot of people that walk around and they have this outer shell like, I'm so good, I'm all this, I'm all that, I'm better than anybody else, I got a high self-esteem. But they're insulting others. They're treating others bad. They're calling people out of their names. And why? Because deep down inside, they feel shitty about themselves. They don't really know who the hell they are. So they get their self-esteem by putting others down. So they have a false sense of love. They feed off of others' negative response to them calling other people outside their names. I call them, once again, energy vampires. They feed off of your negative energy. So you know how I deal with a negative energy vampire? When they call me out of my name, first of all, I look at them and I smile and I'm like, oh, sweetheart, bless your heart. Bless your heart. You shouldn't talk about yourself like that. But I guess you calling me what you're calling me, you're really talking about yourself. I guess that's the first step to getting help. I'll pray for you. God bless you. Have a good day. Then I walk away and I'm looking like, see? That same energy you were shooting to me, I'd have shot it right back at you. But not in the way you wanted me to shoot it at you. I shot it back in a non-aggressive, non-angry, non-frightened, non-bothered way, with a smile on my face. And I'm walking away seeing you pissed off. And why are you pissed off? Because you cannot feed off of any of my negative energy. I'm not giving you that reaction that you want. And people out there, that's where you have to get to. You have to get to the point where you don't give that person that reaction that they want. You have to become aware that when people call you names that are derogatory, they're really talking about themselves. They're really telling you who they are. Yeah, that's what they really are. They what do you call it? They're self-projecting who they are onto you. And they're hoping that through self-projecting who they are onto you by insulting you, they're hoping that they will get an angry response or a sad response or a fearful response or some kind of negative reaction so that they could just sit back and gloat. Ah, I got you. Oh, I feel so good about myself. Oh, I got you. I got you where it hurt. I got you to have a reaction They're self-projecting. And how you have to counteract their negativity. One thing you have to know, baby, you have to know who the hell you are. Because let me tell you something, when you know who you are, there is no matter of insult that can cause you to come unglued from your character. When you really know who you are, no one can penetrate your happiness, your self-beauty, inner spirit, inner soul, inner thoughts, inner love. You just know, look, I know who the hell I am. You could call me what the hell you want to call me. But at the end of the day, I know I'm not a son of a bitch. Because my mother wasn't a dog. I know I'm not a motherfucker because I never fucked my mother. I know I'm not the N-word because I'm not ignorant. Darling, you talking about yourself. So you projecting who you are onto me, and you're hoping that I will stoop low enough that you can get some kind of inward satisfaction like you did something. But no, you really didn't do nothing, baby. You just talked about who the hell you are. That's all. When you called me a son of a bitch, you just saying that your mother is a dog. When you called me a motherfucker, you just saying that you fucked your own mama. When you called me the N-word, and I would like to say it, but you know, I don't know if I could say the N-word on my channel. But when you call me the N-word, you're really calling yourself ignorant. Because, first of all, you're so ignorant that you're not even realizing what the N-word really stands for. The N-word is an ignorant person. So what are your characteristics? What are you displaying? You're displaying an ignorant person. Because you're the one that's calling the derogatory names, not me. You're the ignorant one. I'm not the N. I'm not the nigger. You are. You're the nigger. Because you're the ignorant one. You're the one attacking me with derogatory names. You're talking about yourself. You're displaying what you are. So, when a person calls you fat, and you may be fat, but you don't let that bother you. You know why? Because this could be your attitude, baby. Well, baby, I may have meat beyond meat on my bones, baby, but guess what? I'm a meaty breast. I'm not a famished drumstick, okay? So, when it comes down to the meaty breast and the famished drumstick, I'm going to be the better choice because I'm the one with all the meat on my bones to love, baby. See, you can't insult me. You can't insult me. Who the hell do you think you are? I know who the hell I am, but you don't know who you are because you have to throw insults in order to feel good about your damn self. You have a false sense of love. You have a false sense of security, and you have an inferiority complex. You don't know who the hell you are. That's why you have to insult me in order to feel good about yourself. That's why you have to fear me to put me down in order to feel good about yourself, because you really don't know who the hell you are. If you knew who the hell you were, you wouldn't have to insult me. You wouldn't have to call me any derogatory name. So people, when you know who the hell you are, I don't care what the hell a person calls you. Yeah, initially it may piss you off. But once you realize, hey, I'm not what they call me, you can let the insult, the derogatory names roll off your back like the water off a duck's back. You can keep your head high because you know who the hell you are. And you can say, hey, baby, look, have a good day, baby. I'm going to pray for you, boo. I really am. Have a good day. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to debate with you, because I realize that you don't have a problem with me, really. You have a problem with yourself. And see, that's all about what self-love is, people. That's what I talk about on my channel, self-love. When you love yourself, you don't have to put nobody else down, because somebody may be different than you, or because even you may not like a person for whatever reason. You still don't have to put them down, because you know who the hell you are. You don't have a inferiority complex. That's a tongue twister for me. Because you know who you are. So you don't have to put somebody else down. You don't have to act better than someone else in order to feel good about yourself, because you know who the fuck you are. You know who the hell you are. That you don't feel like you have to insult nobody. Look, I know who the hell I am. I got real love for myself. I got a real self-esteem. I don't have to put nobody else down to feed off their negative energy to feel good about my miserable ass. I know who the hell I am, so I can hold my head up high. When you're the one on the opposite end that's being called a derogatory name, when someone calls you a derogatory name, no matter what it is, you can say, ooh, baby, go ahead and talk about yourself, baby. Because you ain't talking about me. Because guess what? I don't get my validations from you, baby. I don't get my self-esteem from you. I have self-love for myself. Inner self-love. I know who the hell I am. I know I'm not a four-legged dog. I know I'm not a son of a bitch. I know I'm not a motherfucker. I know I'm not the end. I know I'm not fat. And even if I am, I may be fat, but baby, it's just more to me to love. I'm a meaty breast, baby, not a famished drumstick. Oh, you say I'm dumb, but baby, guess what? You dumb. You the one dumb. You so dumb that you think by calling me dumb that it's going to make me feel dumb about myself. How the hell can you make me feel dumb about myself when I know who the hell I am, when I love me? I don't get my love from you, from your damn validation. No, because I love myself, baby, so there ain't nothing you can say to me to make me feel bad about myself, to make me feel less than a person. Because I am a bag of chips and some, baby. So I know you want to break my peace. I know you want me to feel sad. I know you want me to feel less than you. But guess what? I'll pray for you, because I know that's really how you feel about yourself. Saying that, I'm just tell like it is. I think I've got my point across. Remember, y'all, no matter what someone calls you, when you really know yourself, you love yourself, you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about you. Because when it all comes and say, you know who the hell you are, you know nobody else defines you but you, okay? You know that the person didn't create you. You know only one person created you, and that was God, okay? You know their damn opinion of what they think you are or who they say you are don't even fucking matter. It doesn't, so you don't have to react. You don't have to be mad. You don't have to be sad. You don't have to be hurt. You can just walk the fuck away and feel good about yourself. Because you know that there's somebody that needs your negative energy in order to feel good about their miserable ass. I tell it like it is. Self-love, baby. Self-love. Love yourself, okay? If you love yourself, put a 1 in the comment, baby. You don't have to say much. Just put a 1 in the comment. If you understood what I'm saying, put a 1 in the comment, okay? Self-love is the most important love, okay? Self-awareness and growing. See, I had to grow to that point. I had to grow to the point of not letting things bother me. Even if a person calls you a whore, a slut. It takes a whore, a slut to no one, baby. I don't care what you think about me. And really, I'm just tell like it is. That's really my personality, y'all. I really don't give a fuck. Okay? And that's how you have to be. You don't have to care. Stop caring what people think about you. Love yourself. Pat yourself on the back. If nobody else is patting you on the back, if nobody else is pushing you, nobody else is encouraging you, encourage your damn self. Love yourself, baby. That's all I'm saying. Love yourself. Because that's the greatest love in the world. Love yourself. Ooh, because that's the greatest love in the world. Tulu, I'm out. Like my stuff, okay? If you like it, like it. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to bring more videos, y'all. I am. And they're going to be good ones. Better ones. Okay? But I'm going to bring you some. I love y'all. Peace out. Love yourself, baby. Know that you validate you. Know that you're beautiful. Okay? No matter who you are, no matter what size you are, no matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what culture you are, know that you're beautiful, okay? Love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, learn how to love yourself. Write down all the good aspects about you. And work on the things that you don't like about yourself. But one thing you don't do, stop criticizing yourself. Stop putting yourself down. Stop beating yourself up. Stop looking for validation from others. Stop looking to be loved and accepted by others. Because guess what? There's always going to be someone that don't like you. There's always going to be someone that rejects you. There's always going to be someone that has a problem with you. But you better make sure that there's someone that does not reject you, that there's someone that does not have a problem with you, and that is your damn self. Tulu, I'm gone. Till next time. Tulu.